Hello, it's currently 2:15 a.m. Tuesday, February 13th, 2024. And this is like my fourth or fifth time trying to film this video, but I kind of just wanted to hop on here to kind of explain myself, what I'm going through, uh, before it's too late. And what I mean by that, I'll elaborate more on later in this video, but I I feel as though I've lost myself. Um, like I don't know who I am as a person anymore. I struggle a lot with anxiety, depression, self-identity, and just a plethora of issues. And I would just like to preface by saying that I apologize in advance if there are a ton of pauses in this video because it takes a while for me to kind of warm up and articulate and express myself. Communication has never been easy for me, so definitely will appreciate it if you would bear with me. But as a child back in like elementary school, I don't recall struggling so much with anxiety, depression, etc. I was actually a pretty extroverted kid. Um, actually got in trouble a lot. Um, like my homeroom teacher back in like second, third grade had to call my parents because I would act up a lot. So which is very unlike me now because I currently am extremely reserved and introverted. So it's like a complete 180. But, you know, back as a child, I just remember being very open, very talkative. And as time went by, I want to say around like eighth grade, ninth grade or so, that's when I started to become a lot more reserved, started to kind of keep to myself a lot. And also, that's also the point in time where literally all of my life revolved around school, revolved around grades. Like I could literally not nonstop thinking about my test scores, my grades, my quizzes, and things of that nature. And I don't know exactly what caused that to happen, where like all of a sudden we went from being so extroverted to like being incredibly reserved, sheltered, and stuff like that. Maybe it has to do with the fact that when you're in high school, right, and you're preparing for college, etc., things are starting to get a lot more serious. Like you're maturing and you kind of realize that, oh, you can't really behave like that, I guess. But you know during this phase in my life in high school, I just remember being also incredibly anxious, not just about towards my grades, but also just in my day-to-day interactions with family, with friends, etc. And like, don't get me wrong, like I had friends in high school, like I had people that I would talk to, right? But it's like the anxiety was there. Like, um, just of course, like everyone will feel sort of like awkwardness or when you're meeting new people, right? Because like you're meeting someone for the first time, etc., right? But in high school, I just remember being like so deathly afraid of like talking to other people and just like and being so concerned about like what others think and stuff of that nature, right? And this anxiety and focus this tension that I had only on my grades only kept escalating even in college. Like in college, I know you're supposed to step outside your comfort zone, join clubs, organizations, things of that nature, and it's supposed to be like the best 4 years of your life, right? And yes, while I will admit I did participate in clubs, organizations, and things of that sort, I could just never seem to grow as a person and let and just always felt like my anxiety kind of controlled me. And also I remember one time, like there was like a gathering in freshman year, and I won't get into the specifics, but I remember just being so afraid that I literally locked myself in the bathroom to avoid social interaction. That's how bad, that's how afraid I was. And it's like, I don't know where this stems from because it's not like my mom or my dad struggle with social anxiety. They know how to talk to people, like they know how to like make friends and stuff like that, and talk to others. And it's like I honestly don't know how I even had friends in high school. I no, I did have friends in college too, but like I don't know how. But it's like I never really established like that foundation for like talking to people, right? And social skills, it's hard to like to kind of build on those skills, right? Especially now that I'm an adult, it's like it's hard to kind of learn these skills. And like I just wish I were normal. Like to other people, like making friends is very easy, right? But for me, it's like it also really doesn't help that like I have no hobbies too. Because like all of my life I've just been so sheltered, focused on school, on my grades, and things like that, where it's like if when people bring up any hobby like baseball, basketball, sports, um, cooking, baking, just anything, I literally cannot relate because I'm such a boring person. And it's like as time went by, right, after college, and I'm currently working, I think that, the number of friends that I have is just slowly starting to shrink even more. And like, I don't know if that's normal or not, but I just feel so incredibly lonely. Like, I'm so envious of like people who have like best friends with who have like someone that they grew up with, like childhood best friends, BFFs, because it's like that would be so amazing to have. And like whenever I walk down the street and I just see a bunch of like high schoolers or just college students together, like I really miss that. Like I really wish I could interact with more people. But it's like it's such a it's honestly such a paradox. If you think about it, like I personally want to have more friends, want to have social interaction, but I'm so nervous. I'm so anxious. I don't want to talk to people. It's like, huh? How does that make sense, right? But and I think that has to do with the fact that like because biologically, I know as humans, we're supposed to interact with each other. It's like it's ingrained in like our DNA. We're supposed to like we are social creatures. Like, we're supposed to like be together. So as much as like I feel anxious and push people away and don't want to talk to people, like I still crave it. You know what I mean? And it's like and like it also really doesn't help that like I feel like I have no emotions whatsoever. As in like I feel like because I have no hobbies, because I have very little to no friends, because like my relationship with my parents, with my relatives have been so constrained, have been damaged because of my anxiety. All of these factors, a multitude of, you know, multitude of things have kind of just caused me to like feel so numb to everything. It's like so desensitized to the world around me, to like I like like literally the only emotions I feel now are like sadness, anger, jealousy, and like that's it. Like I literally it's hard for me to like empathize, sympathize with people and like feel. I honestly feel like such a robot. And it's like, how can you teach someone emotions? You know what I mean? Like how can you teach someone to feel again? Because I remember being someone who had feelings. Okay, that makes this okay. This makes me sound crazy, and I might be crazy, but it's like I just wish I could feel emotions again and like be human again. I also don't know what I'm doing with my life. Like in high school, I had an objective, which was just to, pass all my classes, get A's, get hundreds, graduate, right? Like that was my goal. In college, go do all my classes, get a job, um, oh my goodness, what am I trying to like in college, like, go to class, get the credits you need to graduate, land a job, and that was the objective, right? And but now it's like I am currently working, but like I don't know what my end objective is. You know what I mean? It's not like you graduate from working. I mean, I guess you kind of do graduate from working like once you retire, but like I don't have any like specific passion or goal or something that I'm working towards. Ugh. And it's like, I know there's other people my age that I feel like definitely experience what I'm feeling as well when it comes to like just like what you're supposed to do at this stage in your life. Like, am I supposed to get married? Am I supposed to have kids? Am I supposed to have a car, a house? Like all of these things. It's like I sometimes wish like there was a class I can take, like an adulting class, like that I where I can like learn exactly how to like function or behave as an adult. And it like, but like it also really doesn't help that like as I've mentioned but previously, like it really doesn't help that I'm at this stage and also have like anxiety, depression, all these issues as well. and like very little to no social interaction friends and stuff and that sort. Like I'm at like I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm literally only existing. Like I'm not living. And this has kind of hurt like like my productivity as well, and just my day to day, like just always feeling so sluggish too, not motivated at all. And it's like I just feel like I'm slowly like declining. Like my quality of life, my like mental capacity, cognitive abilities, everything is just declining at this point. It's like outside of work and outside of like, just like the things that I'm required to do, I don't know who I am. And like the anxiety, the anxiety depression has only like manifested itself into like physical pain too, because like now my teeth are starting to hurt. Like I neglected taking care of myself too because of like the anxiety, because of the depression, all those things. And it's like it's like wow, if like things couldn't have gotten any worse, right? And it's like it's like I struggle to like hold on. And I don't know if my teeth are gonna get any better too, because like my gums are inflamed, and it's like everything that could go wrong is going wrong. And like I'm exhausted. Like I'm so over it. I'm so over it. Like even like I just want like this teeth gum pain to go away. I want my anxiety, depression to go away. I would like to have social skills. I would like to have more friends. I would like to have a thriving career. I would like to be able to um, interact more with other people and just be someone that has impact on the people around me. But I've ultimately just have started to crumble and push everyone away. It's like there's so much more I want to unpack, but because I haven't prepared like a script, I haven't written everything down, it's hard for me to articulate exactly every single thing that is going wrong in my life, because there are so many more things that I have not mentioned in this video that are going wrong in my life. Like so many things. But if I were to continue rambling, this video would be like 30 hours long. But I'm not about to do that, okay? But like there's just a lot more trauma that I still have yet to unpack. And I'm trying to seek therapy. I have tried seeking therapy in the past, but even at therapy sessions, right, I haven't been able to fully express what I deep down am going through, because guess what? I let my anxiety take over, and I just hide the details because I care so much about saving my face too. Saving face. Like I'm so afraid of I'm so like I like I'm so caught up in being perfect and trying to be perfect that like it's not help it's actually hurting me more than helping me. I just I need help. I seriously need help. And I just want to be flourishing. I just want to be thriving again. I just wish I were like 18 years old with someone who had a lot of passion, who had a lot of grit, and even though he had a lot of anxiety, at least when you're 18, you have so much time left to grow and develop and mature. Whereas now I feel like there's no more opportunities for me. Every day I wake up in pain and I don't have anything I look forward to. It's like I don't know how to do anything. I really don't know how to do anything. If I were to offer one piece of advice to my younger self and to those that are watching who are still, in high school and college, it would be to speak up. Please speak up more. If you are struggling, you need to talk to someone about it before it's too late. Like, I understand that you may feel uncomfortable, but if you're going through something, you need to let others know. Because if you just bottle up everything, how can you expect other people to help you if you can't even help yourself? If you aren't willing to tell others what you're going through. Another thing I would say is stop letting your anxiety control you from trying new things. Step up, be curious, ask yourself, who am I? Ask yourself, what do I want to accomplish? Be ambitious. Don't ever lose your grit. Don't ever lose your passion. Because if you let anxiety eat you up and control you, you're going to turn out like me. And you don't want that because I'm in a state of mind that is filled with torment. And I would not wish this on anyone. And to a message to my future self, like myself in 5 years. I really hope that you're still alive and that you've received the help that you need. I'm being serious because I as of right now in 2024 am not doing so good. I I hope you have sought out therapy and truly have found someone you can unpack your trauma and help you to lead a healthier, more successful life. And I hope that you've become a better human, have improved your relationships with your family, with your friends, and are ultimately thriving. That is what I hope you currently are. But I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to be positive, but it really seems like that future won't be present. That it really feels like 5 years from now that won't even I there won't be a like there won't be somebody in 5 years. And I know this video makes me look terrible, but I've always been someone who's just bottled up my emotions and no one really truly knows who I am. And if this is my outlet, my only outlet for people to know who I am, even if it's just a glimpse of it, I think I have done my job. I have said my piece. I have said my what needs to be said. And yeah, there's just uh, yeah, I think I'll just end it here now, but I'll end this video now, but let's try to stay strong.